Hey, Barbara, thanks for calling me back. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. You know, you'd think that calling off an engagement would be enough of a clue, but no, that's just it. He told me that he would do anything to get me to change my mind. Anything. And you know what? I believe him. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna let you go, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye. Why won't you leave me alone? Hey, listen, it is over. You are never gonna be my son's stepfather.
A picture posted online is not a justification for starting a fistfight with another student on campus.
But she knew I was still dating him. Everyone knew that.
It's true, Miss Higgins. If Marissa says she didn't know, then she's a liar.
Girls, you're seniors. You're both 18. You're adults. Don't you think this is all just a little bit childish?
She posted it on the circle for everyone to see. It's humiliating.
Sarah, by this time next year, you're going to be in college. Trust me, all of this drama will be so beneath you. I can't even begin to tell you.
Well, if she wants to post photos, then I have photos that I'll post from Connor's party over the summer.
You will not. That would be bullying. And that could get your privileges from the circle revoked. And you could get suspended from school.
Not fair.
Look, girls, I remember what high school can be like. Just be smart. Now, with today's social media, I know you might not want to hear this, but with today's social media, the mistakes that you make now can follow you forever. It's not worth it.
That is the best advice I've heard.
Oh, my God. Mom, you are so embarrassing. How did you even find out about this?
Oh, don't look at her. See, that's the thing about having your mom as a teacher. I've got spies everywhere.
Well, can I go now?
As far as I'm concerned, you both can go now.
We'll talk about this at home later.
Fine.
Well, since you're on break, why don't you take a walk with me? How did you hear it?
Mrs. Coombs. Trust me, she relished in telling me my daughter was in trouble.
Esther Coombs. Now, there's an argument against tenure.
What did Sarah do? Tell me.
It's not so bad. Look, Sarah's a great kid. It's just that Circle website.
Oh, God, that thing is more trouble than it's worth.
Agreed. But the district has done their homework. They feel that it's a safer media platform than the alternatives.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't either. But if it wasn't that, it would be phone calls, notes, texts, or just some good old-fashioned gossip.
Kids will be kids, I guess.
And adults will never understand them.
Never.
How are things at home?
Good, good. Bill is paying exactly as much as child support ordered and not a cent more.
He's special.
But I just started seeing someone.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Okay, so it's a college counselor. I went to see him because Sarah's been slacking off so much since the divorce, and I want to get her into a good school. And anyway, he came highly recommended.
I bet he did. So what does Miss Sarah think now that her mother is mixing business with pleasure?
That's a really good question because she hasn't met him yet.
Uh-oh, Houston, we may have a problem.
Oh, my free period is over. I'll tell you about this later.
Can't wait.
It has been a year since the funeral incident. I'm not getting any younger here. I am ready to be a husband, and I'm ready to be a father, even if it is a stepfather.
If you can, remember what happened with Susan and Trish. Okay, this new woman and her daughter, when you introduce someone new into that dynamic, it's quite a change.
Everyone needs a family, right? Even if they don't know it.
hey, Miss Woodley.
Mr. Crane, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
Are you thinking about having lunch off campus by any chance?
No, I have class next period, so I can't.
Oh, okay, because, you know, I was thinking about trying that new sushi restaurant, the new one in the mall.
In the mall, yeah, I heard about that. You'll have to tell me how it is.
Okay.
Okay. I just don't understand what you think you're doing.
What I'm doing? Mm-hmm. God, Mom, can we please have one dinner that doesn't come with a lecture?
You have 1 year, Sarah. 1 year. Not even a year.
Yeah. And you can't wait, can you?
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh my God, Mom, please do not pretend like you can't wait for me to leave the house. You can just get on with your life.
Are you kidding me? Sarah, you are my entire life. It's not your fault your father left us. And as far as college goes, all I care about is your future. But if you keep going at the rate you're going to ruin everything that you've worked so hard for.
But Mom, there's a college for everybody. Isn't that what you say to all your students?
Sarah, you are not one of my students. You're my daughter. And there was a time when you wouldn't have settled for such mediocrity. What is going on with you?
I'm just advocating for myself. Something you taught me to do.
Okay, bullying your friends on social media is not advocating for yourself. I certainly didn't teach you that.
Whatever.
Look, if you're not gonna help yourself, then I'm just gonna have to do what moms do.
What does that even mean?
I made an appointment for us to go see a college counselor.
Oh my God, Mom. I mean, Mr. Eggers? Everybody knows that he's useless.
I'm not talking about the high school counselor. I hired a professional consultant for college. He's gonna look at your test scores, your grades, and he's gonna try to figure out a potential for your future.
Okay. As long as I don't have to do any extra work.
And this is exactly why we need someone like him. I'm turning in. I'm turning in.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Hey. You know I love you.
And I love you too.
Hey.
Oh, God, Jason.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
No, what do you want?
Just talk?
Where's Marissa?
Come on, Sarah, don't do this.
What? I thought you guys don't spend any time apart these days.
You know, I'm not the one who suggested we take a break from each other.
That is not what I said, and you know that.
Sarah.
Hey.
Hey.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing, I'm fine.
Okay. Are you ready to go home?
No, I can't. I have to meet with Mr. Crane about my paper.
Okay, well, I can wait for you.
No, I don't know how long it's going to take, so you might as well just go home and I'll either walk or find a ride with someone.
Okay, that's fine. Craig is coming to the house at 4, so don't forget.
Who is?
Craig Green, the college counselor.
Mom.
We talked about this last night.
I know we did, but I'm not in the mood tonight.
Why is it that I am more excited about getting you into a school than you are excited about getting yourself into a school?
Mom, you're exhausting.
All right, I'll see you at home. Don't be late. Don't flip your hair.
Said I'm gonna ask him for a date. I'm gonna go in there and try that again.
Mr. Crane.
Oh, you scared me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh.
You said you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, but I assume that would be in the classroom.
Yeah, I went there first, but I guess you had already left. Could you just tell me what was wrong with my paper? You know, why I got a C?
Well, frankly, Sarah, it wasn't up to your usual standard.
Really?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
I guess I don't understand, Mr. Crane. You're always encouraging us to take risks within our writing, and I assumed that calling Raskolnikov the hero of Crime and Punishment was risky.
Now, risky is one thing, Sarah, and I do want you to push the envelope. But you have to be able to back up your thesis, to defend it. And I don't want to sound harsh, but your paper was lazy.
Well, I worked really hard on that paper.
That may be so. But it's my job to make sure you're constantly pushing yourself. And recently you haven't been. Now, your talent's not in question, but you really need to buckle down and focus.
I am.
Really? Is that why you ended up in the principal's office yesterday?
That has nothing to do with this.
It's all part and parcel, Sarah. Now, if I were you, I'd take another look at your paper, and I'd take some time, and I'd really think about what's important to you.
Okay, well, what if I rewrite the paper? I can have it in within a few days, and...
I'm sorry, Sarah, no. Because sometimes in real life, you don't get a second chance. So why don't you take this as a learning experience for your next paper? I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, we've been at it for weeks. I don't think it's going to be the difference between an Ivy League university or community college, but the administration's officials, boy, they do look at the details.
But isn't it too late already? I mean, a cheerleader and a yearbook editor suddenly join the Latin club. Isn't that a little contrived?
We prefer the term well-rounded.
Oh my gosh, it's a semantics game. It really is. It's semantics. College admissions is as corrupt as politics or business.
Oh, no. It's much worse.
Unbelievable.
But that is why her essay has got to be perfect. It needs to be rich with emotion and controversy, you know. If she can write about something very deep in her life, like maybe the abandonment of her father or something like that, you know.
Really?
If she's up for it, I know it sounds crazy, but overcoming adversity, that is exactly what the administration's officials look for.
Wow,
Mr. Crane can go to hell. That little...
Okay, well, that was embarrassing. If you'll excuse me for 1 second. Sarah? Oh, I am sorry about that. One of her teachers is giving her a really hard time.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. No problem, we'll reschedule. I'll leave all these here for you to go over and, you know, we'll tell her about us some other time.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
You.
You've got to be kidding me. That's who you've been seeing? The college counselor you hired?
Yeah, Sarah, it just happened. It just did. I wanted to introduce you properly, but you came home and you stormed up there like a bat out of hell. What happened?
It's Mr. Crane's fault. He's an unfair, uptight, out-of-touch moron.
Okay, well, hold on, baby. I know that he can be tough, but he's always seemed very fair to me.
That's just because he wants to get in your pants.
Sarah.
What? It's true.
That is not true, and that's disgusting.
He's probably never even been with a woman in his life.
Okay, Sarah, that's enough. What happened?
He gave me a C.
A C. On what?
On a paper for Crime and Punishment. It counts for a quarter of our grade.
Oh, Sarah.
What the hell does Mr. Crane know about real life or about anything? I mean, trust me, that paper I wrote was better than anything he could have have ever done.
Did he say why?
All he said when I talked to him was that it wasn't up to the standard of my usual work. Whatever the hell that means. I even tried to rewrite it for him, and you know what that pig said to me? In life, you don't always get second chances.
Well, Sarah, he has a point.
Mr. Crane.
Yes?
Thought that was you.
Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about one of your students, Sarah Woodley.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't discuss my students outside the proper forum.
No, we wouldn't be breaching any confidentiality or anything like that, I can assure you. At least not Sarah's confidentiality.
Sorry, but who are you?
Craig Green. Sarah's college placement advisor.
Okay. Yeah?
Can I call you something a little less formal than
No.
Mr.?
You can call me Mr. Crane.
Well, Mr. Crane, I think that we both want what's best for Sarah, don't we?
What is that exactly?
Well, we want her to have the best opportunity to get into the college of her choice so that she can have a successful future.
Well, for Miss Woodley to get into the college of her choice, that's entirely up to her, isn't it? But if her study habits don't improve, my guess is she'll have a pretty difficult time.
You do know that her father abandoned her in her most formidable years, right when she was starting high school. You know what that can do to a teenager? But despite that, she overcame it and has become one of the top students.
Mr.
Call me Craig.
Mr. Craig, my job, my only job, is to teach my students to the best of my ability. What they do with that opportunity is entirely up to them. But what I will not do ever is compromise my principles so they can get a better grade, so their transcript looks better. Good day.
Cut the crap, Crane. We both know that this college business is a racket. I mean, especially you, after what those institutions put you through. When I was researching colleges for Sarah, I came across some transcripts of yours. Yeah, turns out that you were forced into early retirement just before tenure, of all things. And I thought to myself, what on earth could a college professor possibly do to get them fired right before tenure?
You better leave me alone.
I will leave you alone. I promise you that. As soon as we come to an agreement that Sarah's crime and punishment paper is a little better than you initially thought, right?
Are you threatening me?
Me? Threatening? No, I'm just explaining to you the consequences of your actions. Isn't that what you said to Sarah? Sometimes there's no second chances. This is your second chance, Mr. Crane. Otherwise, Principal Higgins is going to find a stack of documents on her desk that explain in vivid detail how you had an affair with an 18-year-old teacher's aide. Now, we wouldn't want that information getting out, would we? Certainly you would lose your job here, too, if it did, and probably never teach again. And you're such a good teacher. You love what you do. We don't want you to lose your job. So let's take another look at those papers. I'm sure that you will find that they are deserving of at least an A, huh? Maybe even an A+. Yeah. Good day.
Decadent, Slim Fast, Keto Fat Bomb, Peanut Butter Cup
I want you to at least consider it. A few points could be the difference between acceptance and rejection.
You always said that those prep classes were a waste of money, Mom. Nothing but tricks that don't teach you how to think critically.
No, I know what I said, but after talking with Craig... Oh, I spilled the...
To be honest, I've been thinking about them more recently than any time since they left.
Loss isn't always a continuum, Craig. We've discussed that.
And then she dies in an accident that never would have happened if we had just stayed together. How do you think that makes me feel? Time heals all wounds.
It does. And it will. But that doesn't necessarily mean that your loss and your grief is linear. You're gonna have good days and bad days, days when you will miss them terribly. And then other days where they might not even cross your mind.
If you say so.
What about your feelings when you do think about them?
Talking about my anger issues?
If that's what you want to characterize them as, fine.
That's what the court sent me here for. I go to my wife's funeral. Her funeral. And they won't let me in? Her husband? Of course I got angry. Of course I got into an altercation. They didn't have to arrest me for it. What, and all because her daughter wants to say that I had something to do with the accident? That's crazy. You know how crazy that sounds?
People's feelings change, Craig. They change over time. And oftentimes dramatically. Let's just focus on how you're feeling about your ex-wife and your stepdaughter right now, okay?
I resent them for leaving. Which never would have happened if Susan hadn't been taking relationship advice from a teenager who obviously hated me for the sole reason that I wasn't her real father. I'm supposed to understand why she left.
That's called empathy, Craig. The ability to understand someone else's feelings, even though you yourself don't share in those feelings. And if you could do that, that would be progress.
None of this matters anyway.
It doesn't? Why not?
Because I met someone.
I don't know. We'll watch a movie or something?
I don't know why you don't want to just go out.
It's not that I don't want to go out. It's just that my mom's been on my case recently.
Miss Woodley, may I have a word with you for a moment? In here?
Sure.
Cool. Now, I've reread your paper on how Skolnikov was actually was the hero of of Crime and Punishment. And, you know, I must tell you, I think I was a little too harsh.
Oh, I mean, but remember you said that.
I know what I said, but again, I think I was a little hasty in my judgment. So now, normally I don't do this. I don't make a habit of this, but I changed your grade. Gave you an A. Okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Good. I trust this episode is now behind us, and you'll inform all interested parties?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Go. Go.
Okay, how's the food?
It's good. Thanks, Mom.
Hey, what's going on with you? You seem really quiet.
You didn't speak to Mr. Crane this morning before school, did you?
Well, I might have. I don't know.
No, about, my paper, my grade.
Oh, gosh. No, that's been an agreement since you started Ocean Hills. I'd never cross some other teacher line, you know that.
Yeah, no. I know. It's just that Mr. Crane came up and asked to speak to me today, and he said that he might have been too hard on me and that he's changing my grade to an A.
Honey, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I know. It's just he's never done that for anybody else, so.
No, you're right, but you know what? Teachers evolve. Maybe he realized he was just being too harsh.
You're sure you didn't say anything, Mom?
I promise. Honey, this is one of those times that you just say, thank you, and move on. You got an A.
I got an A.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, Mr. Crane. I hope I'm not bothering you.
No, I'm just grading papers.
Okay. I don't know if this is inappropriate or not, but I wanted to thank you personally for changing Sarah's grade.
Well, now I didn't have much of a choice, did I?
No, you did have a choice, and I think it was really cool that you gave her an A, so.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know she's strict, Jason. She's a teacher. But it's senior year. She's supposed to lighten up, not get more intense.
Don't complain. You can have my parents instead.
I said I wanted her to lighten up, not be non-existent.
Very funny.
But seriously, no, she's dating this college counselor she hired for me.
So, what's wrong with that?
Nothing, I guess, but she's done a complete 180. She went from not dating anyone to now claiming that he might actually be the one.
Your mom cares about you, that's all. Yeah, she might be a pain in the neck sometimes. Believe me, I know that better than anyone. But as far as mom goes, she's pretty cool.
I miss talking to you.
Well, I'm always here for you. I told you that. I'm really sorry about everything with Marissa. I was so stupid.
Thank you. I gotta run. I gotta help my mom get ready for this date.
Okay. Call me anytime.
I will. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so, honest opinion, what do you think?
Wow, Mom.
Yeah, it's good. Like, it's not too much, or...
You look great. Really.
Thank you. Thank you.
You really like him, don't you?
Oh, I do. I really do. You don't?
I haven't spent much time with him, but as long as you're happy.
That didn't sound convincing. What's going on?
I don't know. He just seems a little...
You know, honey, not every relationship is a tornado. You'll realize that when you get older.
Okay, me and Jason are not a tornado.
I'm sorry, you're right. A hurricane or some natural disaster. Come on. You're gonna be leaving soon, and it's gonna be really lonely here without you.
I know. I don't want you to settle.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not gonna settle. Okay, I'll get it. Be charming. Nice.
You brought protection with you, didn't you?
Sarah!
What are you talking about? Wow! Miss Woodley, what's the occasion?
She's going on a date tonight with Craig.
Oh, have fun.
Thank you. What are you girls gonna do tonight?
I don't know, maybe raid the liquor cabinet and hitchhike to the mall.
We don't have a liquor cabinet.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just hitchhike to the liquor store.
Just be careful.
Okay. Come on, let's go make some popcorn.
Oh, stop it. You're teasing me.
No, really. I don't think you appreciate how impressive it is.
That is so sweet. I mean, a lot of moms do a lot more with a lot less, so don't give me too much credit.
That's not necessarily true. And not all of them have turned out as well-rounded as Sarah has, that's for sure.
Thank you. She's wonderful. I mean, she can be a handful, especially since the divorce.
Well, all kids can be handfuls. In fact, some of them can ruin your life. That's not Sarah. No, she's a wonderful young lady, and trust me, I have been doing this job a long time. I've seen it all.
Thank you. Yeah, she's wonderful.
And it doesn't mean that it wouldn't be easier with somebody else around.
What do you mean?
I can't believe I'm saying this. We've only known each other a number of weeks now, but I have never felt this way about anyone before my entire life.
I like to think I know when something's bothering one of my girls.
Tell your friend to be careful.
Keep watching. Let's do something else.
Like what? That bitch!
What?
Check the circle.
That bitch! What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
She did this on purpose, you know. She knew you'd see it.
That stank.
You gotta post something back. Something that'll really hurt her.
I know. I know. But if I do, it'll come right back to me. You heard what Miss Higgins said?
Still, this is... Hi.
Hi. Gosh, I don't mean to be rude, Darby. I need to speak with my daughter.
Yeah, sure. I was leaving anyway. I'll see you later.
See you.
Bye.
You have a good time?
Really unexpected and we're getting married.
You can't be serious.
I know. Babe, I know that this is so hard for you to even understand, but I know this is the right thing to do for us, for our family. I know it.
But you've only been dating him a month.
Just say that you're happy. I'm happy. Babe, I'm happy. Come here. Okay?
What are you doing here? I know. You know? Well, I guess you better come in. Drink?
No.
what do you want?
I want you to leave them alone. I want you to leave Ocean Hills. Plenty of other schools you can contact. And I don't want you working with any of the students or their families. That's what I want.
It's a tall order. What if I say no?
Oh, if you refuse, I'll have a nice little talk with Mrs. Woodley. I'll tell her all about your legal problems.
Touche. How did you,
Oh, that doesn't matter. What does matter is I do know.
I forgot your name.
Crane. It's Mr. Crane.
That's right, like the bird.
No, not exactly.
Close enough. I don't think that you really know what you think you know. Because if you did, well, then you could have just gone to the police instead of coming here, right?
I just want to give you a chance. Yeah, just give you a chance.
How chivalrous of you. But it's too late.
What do you mean by that?
Ah, that's right. You haven't heard. I mean, you've been completely out of the loop. You won't believe this, Mr. Crane, but Karen Woodley and I are engaged to be married. So, whatever you think you need to tell her, that's not gonna happen.
We'll see about that, won't we?
I got a nice spot in the garden for you.
So, who was your teacher?
They didn't even have time to call a sub, so Miss Nelson just sat there for 45 minutes and told us to read quietly.
Wait, Miss Nelson, the field hockey coach?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Especially with it being, Mr. Crane. He's like the last person I would expect to just disappear without telling anyone.
Yeah, except...
Except what?
I know, it's probably nothing, but I had the weirdest interaction with him the other day.
What? Sarah? Sarah?
Oh.
Just forget it. Let's get to class.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being so non-judgmental.
I'm only judgmental with my students. With my friends, I'm like, live and let live.
So you don't think I'm making a mistake?
Given my dating history, you really want my advice? Okay, here we go. Do you like him?
Of course.
But do you love him?
I think so.
Oh, then that's all you really need.
So I'm living my life like an 80s song.
Love is what you need. Hey.
What do you think about Bert?
Bert?
Mr. Crane.
Oh, him. He's so damn formal, I forgot he actually had a name. But it's not as mysterious as everyone thinks.
What do you mean?
He left a note.
A note?
A letter, really. It was left in my mailbox the day that he went missing.
What did it say?
It was strange. He was angry, he was rambling, but mostly it just said that he was tired of all the bureaucracy.
Well, I've heard of teachers getting burnout.
True.
Especially ones as uptight as Bert.
The police still want to see him, though. And they've asked me not to talk to anyone about his disappearance.
Oh, your secret is safe with me. At least until he gets back here. As persnickety as ever.
Agreed. Thanks, girl.
Sure.
I gotta get to this meeting.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, Dad. Hey. Mom, I don't get why I have to come with you today. I mean, if you and him want to go, on a romantic date or something, you can do that. I don't really care, but I don't feel that I have to be there.
Okay, first of all, this is not a romantic date. Second of all, you haven't spent any time with Craig, and he's going to be your stepfather, so maybe you might want to think about that. And third of all, he's making us a really nice lunch.
I doubt that.
No, he really is. He's excited. He went shopping this morning.
Come on. Okay, but you said lunch, not dinner, so please hurry up.
New Microban 24.
I think you should keep it up. Good writing is a lost art these days. It's important to be able to express yourself in more than 280 characters and some emojis.
That's funny. That's funny. isn't it? That's...
I have to use the bathroom.
Oh, I'll show you where it is.
No need. I got it.
I'll tell you how beautiful you are today.
About 20 times.
Make that 21. What are you doing?
What are you doing? What the hell is this?
Sarah, don't talk to him like that.
Well, what is it?
It's one of your essays I've been working on.
What is this, babe?
My essay? But you wrote it.
No, I did some rewrites on it, reworked a few areas, but that's what I do. It's my job. I know what the admin officials want to read.
But the most profound event in my high school career was meeting my stepfather. He was a balm for my loneliness, which plagued me since... I mean, what is this crap? I know that you move fast for ordinary people, but you need to get this through your head. You're not my stepfather.
Stop. Hold on a second. Craig, why did you write this? What?
I rewrite all of my clients' essays. It's part of what I do. I didn't say that I was the stepfather. I was just using that as a point of reference for overcoming adversity and having some emotional substance to it like we had talked about. That's all.
Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah, I understand that.
I never would have turned this into anybody without having let you go over it first, I promise. I was planning on showing it to you over lunch and we could all go over it together, but I've been so absolutely flustered around your mom lately that I just forgot. We'll take it outside right now, finish lunch, and read over the whole thing together, and you can scrap anything you don't like.
It's a misunderstanding, babe. Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I get what he's saying. Yeah. Like, you know, we have to make this look like...
Come on, I need to talk to you. Now.
Why? What's going on? Why is everybody looking at me like I have a second head?
Have you looked at the circle this morning?
No. Why?
Someone is claiming that your mom is sleeping with a college counselor to get you into a better school.
Does it say who posted it?
No, it was an anonymous post, but obviously it had to be someone with an Ocean Hills High email address.
I know exactly who.
Sarah,
What the hell?
what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? I told you that stuff about my mom and me in confidence.
I didn't say or do anything.
Okay, well, either you were too stupid to keep your mouth shut, or you just wanted to humiliate me.
Sarah.
Well, she can't deny this.
You filmed it?
Not just me. The two of you made quite a scene.
Delete it now.
What? You can't be serious. Jason, she assaulted you.
Erase it, Marissa. I mean it. She didn't mean it.
Didn't mean it? Are you out of your mind?
You don't understand. She's going through something right now, something you wouldn't understand.
So that gives her permission to slap you in the face.
It was a slap, and I'm fine.
I can't believe you're sticking up for her. Maybe the two of you really are meant for each other.
Maybe we are.
Report her, Jason. She's out of control, and if you don't have the guts to, I will.
Are you out of your mind?
Do you know what he posted about me? About my mom?
I don't care what he posted. You cannot strike another student, ever. You're lucky that it was Jason and that he cares about you and that he's not going to take this any further. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury.
What do you mean?
I mean, the entire school saw you give Jason a right hook. I can't ignore that, despite the friendship that I have with your mother or how I feel about you.
Okay.
Because this is your second offense in less than a month, I'm giving you a 3-day suspension, just like I would any other student.
What? You cannot be serious. That's gonna go on my permanent record.
You've given me no choice.
My mom is gonna kill me.
I'll talk to her. I'll soften the blow. I'll tell her what happened.
Thanks.
Speaking of your mother, how are things at home?
Mom seems happy.
She does seem to like her new friend. Oh, let me guess. You don't, right? Look, I know how hard things have been on you, how all of this must have come as a shock. But you have to know that your mother is the best judge of character that I've ever seen. And you also have to know how hard of a transition it's going to be on her when you leave for college. Just give her a break, kid, huh? I think she deserves that. Don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Good. You're not angry with me?
Oh, gosh, no. No, I'm not angry at you. You were doing what you were required to do. I'm mad at Sarah. What was she thinking?
Woman to woman? Go easy on her. She's having a tough time with everything.
You know something? I think I've been too easy on her. I think that's the problem.
It's that damn circle that's the problem. I mean, I understand the board's enthusiasm about it. A social media platform that's accessible to all people with certain emails.
Yeah, it sounds great, but they don't have to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. So what's going on with you? You've been pretty quiet about your engagement.
Well, I am. It just seems like nobody else is really that happy.
That's probably true.
See, like nobody is excited about this.
They are happy for you. I know for me, I just don't want to see my good friend rush into a relationship too quickly with a man that she just met. That is it, I swear.
Okay.
Okay, good. Can you believe they haven't heard anything about Bert Crane?
Yeah, Bert. Nobody's heard anything.
Nothing, not even the police. And they've been looking. They finally got a search warrant for his house.
Did they find anything?
Nothing. It's like Bert Crane just disappeared into thin air.
God, that is so not like him.
Not like him at all.
Families don't keep secrets. He's not happy. Hardly. Oh, your mom just left. She went to go have coffee with your principal.
I bet I know what that's about.
Oh?
Never mind.
Sarah. Have a seat. I just want to talk to you for a minute about the other day.
Okay.
I've been doing some thinking from your perspective. And, well, I can see how it was weird for you finding the altered essay, but I can guarantee you I wasn't going to show it to anybody without your approval first.
I don't even know if any of it matters anymore.
How's that?
I just got suspended.
Suspended?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter why. My mom's gonna kill me no matter what. I mean, it's gonna go on my official transcript.
Wow. Well, there's not much I can do about your mother, but I could help out with the transcripts, I guess.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, you're a smart girl, Sarah. Very smart. Do you think that I make a good living? I mean, a damn good living just telling parents the difference between Michigan State and Wisconsin, something they can find out on their own. No, there's more to it than that. No, I tell you what. You worry about your mother and I'll worry about your transcripts. No, your transcripts, they aren't a locked diary. I can get in there. I can make them a little more pristine.
You mean you could alter it? Okay.
But hey, it has to be just between us. All right?
I still can't believe your mom let you come over. I would have been grounded for the rest of the year.
Yeah, well, I really sold her on the fact that I was defending her honor. No, she wasn't even really that bothered by it. And plus, Craig was there, so she couldn't go fully ballistic on me.
Don't kill me, but maybe he really is just trying to help you.
Who knows? But I need to find out before they get married.
Okay, well, let's see what we can find. He could sure use a good graphic designer, that's for sure.
We're not redesigning his website.
What do you think you're gonna find? A section that says, hire me to fudge your grades and seduce your mom?
Not in those exact words, but yeah.
What are you talking about?
Just go back to the testimonials. There. Oh, there, that one.
Okay, as a single working mother, Craig Green was instrumental in getting my daughter Trish into college. He took the time to get to know her as an individual student with her own distinct talents. He helped my daughter, an only child, and he practically became a member of the family. I couldn't recommend him more highly. Susan Tallman.
Perfect. I'm gonna find her number and I'm gonna call her tomorrow.
Okay, but why this one as opposed to the others?
I'll start with this one. I don't know, maybe it'll be a dead end, but there's something about it. Single mother, daughter. I don't know, it kind of sounds like me. Doing here? You scared me.
I need to talk to you, but I didn't think you'd see me.
So you're stalking me? Did you follow me all the way home from Darby's?
I didn't follow you from anywhere. I was here the whole time waiting for you. I know you think it was me that posted that stuff on the circle, but it wasn't, I swear.
Who else would have done it? You're the only one I told.
Marissa knew. I don't know how she knew, but she knew.
How do you know?
Because she tried to convince me that she and I were perfect for each other. She said some not nice things about your mom. The kind of things that were on the circle, but this was before any of it was actually posted.
Bitch.
Don't do anything stupid. You're already in enough trouble as it is.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. It's actually refreshing to know you can take care of yourself.
You're such a dork.
So, how about you invite me in?
Are you nuts? My mom's inside.
Well, how about my car?
Stop it.
Okay, but I may just have to head over to Marissa's house.
You do that, and then I really will kill her.
Well, I never anticipated the day that I would be going to school and my suspended daughter would be staying at home.
I can only apologize so many times, Mom.
Make sure you get all your assignments from your teachers. This is not a vacation, okay?
You've told me that 1,000,000 times. Got it. Mom? Does anybody know what happened to Mr. Crane?
Not that I know of. Why? I wouldn't think you would be upset about Mr. Crane.
I don't know, it's just when he talked to me about my grades, he kind of seemed like scared.
Scared?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
What would Mr. Crane have to be scared about?
I don't even know. It's just that when he was talking to me, he almost seemed apologetic.
I don't know, honey. Maybe he felt bad. Maybe it's like you said, he just graded you too harshly. I don't know. We can talk about this more if you'd like to, but right now, somebody has to go to school. It's me. Mr. Crane's gonna be fine. I love you. Study.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Susan Tolman.
Well, you've reached her.
Hi, Miss Tolman. My name is Sarah Woodley. I'm a senior at Ocean Hills High School, and I saw your name on Craig Green's website.
Uh-huh.
The reason I'm calling is because I just wanted to ask you if...
Mr. Green was a great counselor. He helped us very much. That's all I have to say. Please don't call me again.
No, I don't speak to her all that much. Not anymore.
So, why don't you tell me your story, you know, about how you met Craig and all?
My father died when I was really young in a car accident.
My father left us last year. It's hard. I know.
Yeah. Well, college, to be honest, I never really thought of it as much of an option until my mom met Craig.
And I'm guessing he swept her up off her feet, right?
Exactly. But you know what? I don't blame her. She was a single mother. He was a good-looking, successful businessman who told her that all he'd ever wanted was a family. You know, how many single moms hear that?
So I guess he helped you get into a college?
Helped. He got me into school. I don't mean to sound naive, but I had no idea he was falsifying my transcripts.
But your mom knew, right?
Yeah, but the way that he explained it, I know it sounds so crazy, but it almost made sense. He said the system was rigged and that anyone takes help wherever they can get it.
Sounds familiar.
Anyways, that should have tipped my mom off. You know, the fact that he was just willing to do this, but it didn't. It wasn't until she began to discover he was lying about almost everything and would fly off the handle at the slightest thing that she realized she made a big mistake.
So then she left him, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't that easy. They were married and we were living in his house at the time. And to be honest, he was obsessed, like literally obsessed with trying to keep our family together. Family. I mean, he was legally my stepfather, but it definitely never felt that way.
So then what happened?
Finally, we did leave, but we had to move out one night that we knew he was going to be out of town. That's how scared my mom was at the end.
Did he ever try and contact you guys after that?
Oh, for sure. He begged my mom to come back, promised to change, all of that. He even refused to sign the divorce papers. You know, it was always about just keeping the family together. Eventually, he resorted to threats.
Did he ever do anything to you guys?
No, he never made any good on his threats. But he definitely made sure that fake transcript was discovered.
But, I mean, you guys could have implicated him.
Yeah, but, you know, my mom just wanted to move on. And like I said, I was never really college material anyways.
Well, now I get why your mom couldn't get off the phone fast enough.
Yeah. She doesn't like to talk about him. He still scares her, even after all this time.
My mom is engaged to Craig Green right now. Mom! you're not listening to me.
I am listening to you. You are not hearing me.
Mom, I spoke to the daughter. She told me everything. What reason would she possibly have to make any of that up?
I'm not saying that she made anything up. I'm saying that sometimes children have a different perspective than their parents.
What are you talking about?
Craig and I have already discussed this.
You guys talked about Trish and Miss Tolman?
Well, not them specifically, but Craig told me that most of his clients are single moms, you know, doing this all on their own, and they want to get their wonderful children into great schools.
Okay, well, what about what she told me about him completely altering her grade? That's outright fraud, Mom.
Seems to me that's about the same as scrubbing a suspension, wouldn't you say?
So he told you?
Of course he told me.
That's different.
But it's different because you benefited from it? That's convenient. I feel like this is about something else.
Like what?
Ever since your father left, it's just been me and you. Now there's someone else in the picture. You know what I mean?
Oh, so now you're saying I'm jealous.
No, baby, I'm not saying you're jealous. I'm saying that this is really hard, that things moved really fast, and it's crazy, and I understand.
Mom, he takes Seroquel.
Okay.
When we came over for lunch, I went into his bathroom and I found it.
You snooped around in his bathroom.
Mom, do you know what Seroquel is?
No, and I don't care.
It's an antipsychotic.
Okay, fine. Everybody I know is on something these days.
You're unbelievable.
No, I'm just not judgmental, which is something that I wish you would be less of. Come on, babe, I don't want to fight with you. If you have questions for Craig, why don't you talk to him tonight at dinner, okay? I'm sure he'll have an explanation for everything.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
You know, ever since your father, it's kind of nice to have somebody that tells the truth every once in a while. Finish that.
Yeah. I can't just forget about it, Sarah. At this point, it's not just about him anymore. She humiliated me. I know. Her mother is tight with Miss Higgins, but trust me, but I have plans she'll never see coming. Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow.
Every Friday, you deserve a little danger.
This whole speed walking thing is not cutting it.
So get friendly with a stranger.
Let me give you a ride.
Strange and dangerous movies. Fill your Fridays with Stranger Danger. Movies all day and a new premiere at 8. Every Friday in August.
He had the perfect opportunity to kill me, and he didn't.
You're right. He sounds perfect.
Stranger Danger starts next Friday on Element.
You know, maybe add some new foliage. I was thinking something like a bird of paradise, perhaps.
I like that. That sounds great.
Oh. I see steaks, but no...
No Worcestershire. I noticed that we didn't have it.
Which I need for the marinade.
I can go get it.
No. I'm gonna get it. You stay here with Craig.
Oh, boy, that was so transparent. Sorry about that. I told your mom I wanted to talk to you alone.
Thought your little trick with the suspension was supposed to be our little secret.
No, I told you it was supposed to be just between us. Us includes your mother. I couldn't keep anything like that from her. You wouldn't want me to. You know, families don't keep secrets. At least not happy ones. Look, I don't know how the two of us got off on the wrong foot. I'm not a bad guy. I love your mother so much. Probably just go out of my way sometimes. Apologize for that. But as much as I love your mother and care about your mother, I care about you too. I am serious. I would do anything for you, Sarah. In fact, I already have. All right.
Class, I have some terrible news. There's no easy way to say this. Your classmate, Marissa Braun, was killed in a car accident this morning. She was on her way to school, and I'm sorry to have to be the bearer of such bad news.
I don't know, Darby. I mean, I really think he killed her. I think he killed Marissa.
Who did? Jason?
What? No, what are you talking about? Greg.
Why would he kill her? How would he even know Marissa?
I don't know. Somehow he found out that she was spreading rumors about my mom and I.
And he would kill her for that?
He thinks he's doing it to help me.
Sarah, listen to me. I was the first one to believe that there was something off with him, that he wasn't as perfect as everyone said. But there's a big difference between that and murder.
I wouldn't put anything past him.
Sarah, do you know how crazy that sounds?
I'm not crazy. I'll prove it.
No, Sarah, I didn't say you were crazy. Sarah?
In here. Babe. Oh, honey. Honey, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried to find you after school, but all the kids kept coming in and I couldn't find you, and I was so worried about you.
It's okay.
I lost a friend when I was your age, too. I know how hard this is.
Mom, she wasn't my friend. I mean, that's the point. Don't you think it's a little strange that this is happening right after we got into a huge argument?
I don't think I understand, babe.
I guess I'm just upset.
Well, of course you're upset. How about this? Why don't you come to dinner tonight? And it'll be fun. Just...
Mom, no offense, but going to Craig's for dinner is the last thing I want to do.
Sarah! Sarah, come down and watch this. Sarah! I'll get her.
No. You stay. I've seen this a million times. I gotta go to the restroom anyway. Sarah!
Sarah!
Oh, you gotta see this. You are missing a classic. Sarah. Hey. You. Sarah? Hello? We're, downstairs. She's busy. I'm coming. What'd I miss?
Holy
We're putting on our best of the best every Sunday, just for you to binge all day long. Join the party every Sunday in August on LMN.
So, you don't believe me either?
That his first wife died in a car accident? Sure.
Yeah, a suspicious one, just like Marissa's.
You've had tremendous shock, all of you.
Please don't patronize me. I haven't had tremendous shock. I didn't even like her. I didn't want her dead, though.
You've seen Marissa's car, right? It was an accident waiting to happen.
It wasn't an accident.
So what does your mom think about all this?
I told you I can't talk to her about it. He has her completely brainwashed.
So what do you want me to do, huh? I shouldn't even be having this conversation with you, and I wouldn't be if I wasn't so close to your mother.
I just want you to believe me.
I have a student body that is grieving, not to mention parents and teachers, and now I have to hire therapists and social workers.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I'm having a new psycho stepfather.
Sarah, I've known your mother for a long time. Talk to her. She loves you more than anything. All you gotta do is just tell her how you're feeling.
I told you, she won't listen to me. Not with him around, not anymore.
Sarah! Babe? Hey, we're getting ready to take off.
You want to go with us? It'll be a good time.
Nah, I don't really feel up to it.
I understand. Okay, well, text me if you need anything, okay? I love you.
Yeah, it's true. I rode the elephant for at least 6 hours before I fell off.
Wow. You know what? I feel like I need to call Sarah. I need to see if she's okay.
Sure, if it makes you feel better.
It does.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, babe. Everything okay?
I'm sure it is. She didn't answer, but
Well, teenagers, right?
everything's fine, right?
Leaves more time for us.
Yeah. Yes.
To a romantic evening alone.
I like it.
Bottoms up.
Yeah. What is this?
Oh, it's just a cheap wine. It does have a weird kind of chalky undertaste to it, doesn't it? But,
Yeah.
wow, I wonder what time it is here. We should probably get started on dinner, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You all right?
I don't feel good. I think I drank that way too fast.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, you don't look so great, babe. Why don't you just lay down right here and make yourself comfortable here? Relax and take a nap. We'll worry about dinner later.
I really don't feel good.
I understand. Here, lay down. Yeah. I'll be right here. I promise, I'll be right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Just go to sleep. See you soon.
got my voicemail. Leave your message.
You also have access to the shower and the bathroom.
The location to the airport is perfect, so.
I'm glad it works out.
Next Friday.
Would you model for me?
So how's the new tenant working out?
It's been such a whirlwind.
Looking for this?
Where's my mother?
Sleeping. Like a baby.
Did you hurt her?
Hurt her? I protect her. And I will be there to comfort her should anything bad ever happen to you.
You're crazy.
No. No, you seem to be the one who was a little touched in the head, not me. Making up crazy accusations about me.
Why are you doing this?
I just want a family. A happy family. Whether it's with you and your mom, or my previous wife, or the women before them, but they always seem to leave for the same reason. You want to know what that reason is? They take advice from their teenage daughters.
Please, I won't tell her anything.
You really shouldn't have left your web browser open. And I never would have found out that you were investigating my ex-wife's tragic accident, which is exactly what it was, an accident, because it was supposed to be her daughter who died. Some people die from accidents all the time, don't they? I mean, like your friend at school, right, who died from an accident, or they disappear. And Mr. Crane, he disappeared. But you're special. You're going to be a suicide. I mean, you've been so depressed lately, and never being able to get over your father's abandonment, and then being suspended, and dashing your dreams of an Ivy League education. I mean, who wouldn't kill themselves? Oh, come on now, Sarah. Quit playing games. Sarah. Sarah! Sarah! Open the door! Sarah!
Jason, he's trying to kill me.
Who?
Greg!
Jump!
I can't, it's too high.
What do you want me to do?
Come around front, please help me.
Sarah! Who you talking to?
Who's out there? Sarah!
The longer this takes, the worse it's going to hurt! It's gonna hurt a lot worse now! Sarah? No. No, it's impossible. No. Hey, Sarah? Hey! Sarah? Hey! I was just kidding, okay? just having some fun. Teaching you a lesson, that's all. Sarah! Just kidding. I would really try to hurt you. That's Sarah!
Baby, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
I just heard back from the police, and I thought that I should tell the two of you together. They found Mr. Crane's car. Mr. Crane was in the trunk, and Craig Green's fingerprints were everywhere.
I just can't believe he hasn't been caught before this.
No, it's like you said, sweetheart. It's what the girl told you.
The women that Craig seduced, they just wanted him out of their lives. And the ones he eliminated, he covered their tracks very well.
Well, the police are on his trail now. They've got his prints, his credit cards are frozen, APBs are out. One thing's for certain, Craig Green won't be able to hurt anyone ever again. He was the wrong stepfather.
All right. I have to tell you, Mr. Bailey, with your experience and your track record, I can foresee you a wonderful resource for our students and their families.
I am very glad to hear that, Mrs. Christie.
In fact, if you don't think it's a conflict of interest, I might enlist your help myself.
Oh. You have a kid in high school?
Indeed, I do. And ever since my divorce, she's been quite a handful.
A daughter. I know all about those. I think I can be of help. You know, there is nothing more important to me than family. Nothing.
I like that, Mr. Bailey. We'll be reaching out to you very soon.